Hello there. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about the biofield tuning that's getting more popular each day. My name is Sandra. I'm a biofield tuning practitioner, and my practice, Flower of Life Healing Arts, is located in a West Chicago suburb. So let's get going. Term biofield. In 1994, a panel of scientists at the National Institute of Health chose the word biofield to describe the field of energy and information that surrounds and interpenetrates the human body. The biofield is composed of both measurable electromagnetic energy and hypothetical subtle energy, or qi, um, in Chinese ancient teachings. This structure is also referred to as the human energy field, or aura. So while Western science has yet to describe and measure this energy, other cultures, especially ancient Indian or Vedic cultures, described it extensively. The term chakra, means wheel in Sanskrit, and it refers to spinning energy vortices that are seen as structures in the body's subtle energy anatomy. Not coincidentally, within the body, at each chakra location, there are corresponding large clusters of nerves, or plexuses, glands. One way of understanding subtle energy is through analogy. Subtle energy is to electromagnetism as water vapor is to water. Just as we do not measure water vapor with the tools we use to measure water, we can't measure subtle energy with the same tools we use to measure electricity. Subtle energy is higher, finer, and much more diffuse, and it follows slightly different laws. Another word for this energy is bioplasma. Bioplasma is a diffuse magnetic fluid that surrounds all living beings. Like a fluid, it can be of varying viscosities and densities. In biofield tuning, also known as sound balancing, we see the human biofield as a bioplasmic toroid. It's a donut-shaped bubble that surrounds the body at a distance of about 5 or 6 feet at the sides and 2 to 3 feet at the top and bottom. It is bounded by a double layer plasma membrane, much like the protective boundary that defies the Earth's upper atmosphere. Biofield tuning research has shown that all of our life experiences appear to be stored magnetically in standing waves within this medium. The biofield is then compartmentalized as the record of different emotional experiences are stored in different stratified locations within the field. Additionally, it's timelined with information at the other edge of the field relating to gestation, birth, and early childhood, and information close to the body being recent or current. All other years fall somewhere in between, like rings of a tree. Different emotions produce different frequency signatures. These are reflected in the overtones or harmonics of the vibrating fork we use in biofield tuning. For example, fear. Fear has a very distinct pulsing quality to it. Just think of anxiety and when you feel anxious and how it feels in your stomach. Other emotions such as guilt, grief, and anger all have their own unique signatures and their own unique locations in the biofield. With extreme sensitivity to vibration, as well as somewhat curious natural understanding of the language of frequency, map of the biofield was mapped much like neuroscientists have mapped the brain. Over the course of research, a universal pattern appeared. has appeared. The same emotions or states of mind appear to be housed in the same areas of the biofield and body of each person. So, tuning the biofield, what kind of process is that? Um, Records of periods of stress or difficulty can be located in the biofield by passing a tuning fork slowly through this subtle energy field. These experiences show up as distortions or noise and resistance in the signal, which can be perceived by both the practitioner and the person receiving a session. Depending on where in the biofield these distortions present, the approximate age and emotional tone of the experience can be determined and referred to in the map. Being able to identify the source point of the stressor in the field and neutralize it gently with sound has in clinical practice produced predictable, repeatable, and consistent outcomes of symptom reduction and even elimination, sometimes in just one session. The biofield tuning process is designed to locate, harmonize, and release areas of noise and resistance in the body's electrical system, making it possible for the individual to activate previously inaccessible potential and move forward with a more empowered and balanced perspective. So, this is just a short introduction. This is such a huge biofield, is such a huge area of research. I keep discovering new things every day with every new person, and it's very individual, same as our life experiences. So, no two people are alike. Tuning forks that I use are of different frequencies. The one I use the most is a pain frequency that helps me neutralize the most dense and congested areas. That pulsating quality in the sound of fear and anxiety, especially in the lower parts of the body. After being and tuning into it with a fork, electromagnetically, both the practitioner and the recipient can feel release, which sometimes results in change of temperature and just the density and the noise, the overtones that are chaotic will balance into a new harmonized wavelength, and symptoms that were associated with that area will usually disappear very fast. And sometimes it might take for like 3 days of integration, and you may experience some detox symptoms, but that's all normal, and you should just breathe through it and stay hydrated and up your self-care. Take some Epsom salt baths, and your field will clear of all those dense, low frequency emotional noise that can keep you stuck for years in same old cycles and patterns. So biofield tuning is an amazing modality to get you unstuck and out of the cycles that don't serve you anymore. So if you need more information, just check out the box below. There is a link to my website, and you can make an appointment. It's a very simple session where you very relaxing, where you lay on a table dressed, and I just may ask you some questions, but most people just fall into a deep meditative state and get a nice deep rest uh, and relaxation out of it. If you have any questions, leave the comments below, or just check out my website for more information on how tuning forks work, and in general, what else is available when it comes to self healing. Thanks for watching.